Hello everybody. We're going to take a little journey today to Bing. Bing is a typical search engine for most people, but a lot of people do not know that you can do a lot more with it. So we're going to talk about some of the things that Bing can do and show you how you can do them. First of all, you're going to open up your Internet Explorer. Once you open it up, you'll go up here to the top and you'll type in www.bing.com. Bing does something very unique. It actually highlights a picture every day. So if I go down here to the eye, I can see what the picture's about and who provided it. If I hit these arrows, I can back up a couple of days, and I can look at different things that I want to look at. Sometimes they will have little mini videos in here that you can stop and look. So I'm going to go through. If you use all the features of Bing, you can also have like Popular Now with links. So here's a picture of the Smoky Mountains coming out of North Carolina. Any of the pictures that they do, they'll have what we call 4 windows. And these windows will go to certain sites. So if I click here, this will be a search basically about the Walters Cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains. If I hit the back button, one of the things that is probably one of the things you need to be aware of is that it actually goes back to the day's picture. So I actually was on 3 days ago. So if I go to the next one, it's actually going to show me video. Now be aware, 2 of these will show you video, and 2 of these, one of these will show you video, and the other will show you pictures. In some districts, those are blocked, so you have to be aware of that. In this case, they're not, but you may have those options. So now I'm going to actually go and show you some things you can do with maps, whether it's based on the picture or not, or you just want to do it all. So here's the Great Smoky Mountains. I clicked on it, which is what we were looking at, and if I drill on in, I can look and see. So here is the National Park, and actually most people aren't aware that the Great Smoky Mountains goes into 2 states. So I can drill down here. If I want to get a bird's eye view, I can click right here, and it's going to give me a geographical map. And I can move around and go to different parts. So I'm going to change just a little bit to give you a little bit more feel of how you can do this with large cities, or if you want to take you a virtual field trip and see a few things. So we're going to go to Paris, France. Great way to expose kids to different places in the world, and you could take a tour of places maybe they've never even seen before. So here's Paris, and I'm going to actually drill down a little further using my plus sign, and it's going to do a geographical map. I'm going to go a little further, and the closer I get down to the main one, it's going to change. This is also dependent on your internet. So I go on down, and then I should start seeing city streets. Again, this is under bird's eye. If I click here and say aerial, this gives me a little bit more detail. So I can go down here. I'm going to go up just a little bit so I can see. So I can see the different streets. Depending on where you pick to go through the maps, there's also one other thing called street side. If I click on this, it's going to show me the places I can actually take my little guy down here, and we could go on the street. So I'm going to click right here, and it takes it just a minute to load. And then it's going to take me to the street view. I can use the arrow, or I can walk different places. So I'm going to kind of, let's see here, do this. It takes me in. And the street here. Turn the corner. And so I can walk. I also see a schematic here if I want to move very quickly between. So this also allows me to rotate and drill in if I need to see close things. So I'm going to go in here to this shop, and I'm waiting for my little plus sign, and I'm going to look in and see what we can do. A lot of cities have this street side, so it's a great way for you to see parts of the town, and you can do a virtual field trip. So we're going to hit exit and come out of that. That's just one of the things that Bing offers you. The other thing it does with maps that's pretty cool is called Map Apps. So I'm going to click on it. And let's say Photosynth is a great website to put up 360-degree photos. And people can actually do it for vacation. So if I hit that over the map area that I want to go, it will show me where any of those 360 degrees and how many's there. And so I can click on it, and it's going to give me an idea that I can drill in and go do that. due to time, we're just going to kind of back out a second. There's other places that you can go to. I can look for gas prices. I can look for different things. Some of these may not be educational appropriate, but there's different ways that you can use them. So I'm going to go to Nashville, Tennessee. And again, I can drill down. Go into a geographical map. I just want to see if there's any. As you can see, there's street side photos if I want to use them. I'm going to unclick that for right now. I'm going to go to Map Apps, and I'm going to look at gas prices. And so it's going to give me the gas prices and the links where those are with these little. So if I was planning a trip, I could actually do this with kids where they could figure out how many places they need to stop to do a trip from one point to another. Great ways to pull in some math by using that. So just be aware as you're going, okay? So when you click through there, you can also pull up health. That will go for science. So in this case, it takes the state of Tennessee, and I can look at different things from, let's see here, breast cancer female, and it'll give me the population look, so I can use statistics and we can do a comparison and talk about science. So there's a lot of ways to use Bing that most people don't go. Oh, I've just touched a few of these today. So just remember, Bing's not just a search engine. It's actually an instructional tool for your classroom. Thanks. Have a great day.